Real Madrid finds itself at a rare and delicate junction. Contract talks with Vinicius Jr. have stalled, and behind the serene facade of the Bernabeu, a calculation is already unfolding that could change the club's plans for years. The stakes are simple but immense. Keep your homegrown, explosive winger who has become a symbol of the team's attacking identity, or prepare an earth-shaking contingency that replaces one kind of brilliance with another. Florentino Perez, aware that football careers and markets move faster than boardroom calendars, is treating the situation not as drama to be endured, but as risk to be managed. Losing Vinicius would hurt on the scoresheet and in brand equity, in the visceral connection with supporters and the identity that has helped Madrid dominate headlines worldwide. Replacing his blend of acceleration, improvisation and wide threat is not a like-for-like exercise. The alternatives being debated in the club's upper echelons suggest a strategic pivot from wing-dependent overloads toward a model that prioritizes central finishing power. The attraction of a transformational striker is obvious. Goals are the currency of trophies and attention, and a single prolific centre forward can alter the rhythm of matches and seasons. But the choice to pursue a marquee striker instead of an exact winger replica exposes a more ambitious long-term vision, one that accepts stylistic change in exchange for relentless efficiency in the penalty area. That vision carries huge practical obstacles: transfer fees that spiral into astronomical sums, wage demands that reshape squad balance, and the complex negotiation with a current club that will not part with its jewel without a fight. It also forces a conversation about tactics and culture. Can a team built on rapid wing play recalibrate around a focal striker without losing its soul? Coaches, scouts and sporting directors must answer whether creativity at the flanks can be rechanneled to feed a dominant number 9, and whether that pivot would enhance Madrid's chances in knockout competitions where margins are unforgiving. There is an unmistakable human dimension to all of this. Vinicius is not merely a player on a ledger. He is a public figure with loyalties, ambitions and a relationship with a fan base that remembers his defining moments. Contract talks that extend into public view put both player and club in a delicate position. The club must show prudence without appearing indifferent, and the player must weigh personal priorities against professional ties. Meanwhile, the speculation itself becomes a lever in the transfer market. Rumours of a possible striker pursuit force rival clubs to recalibrate their recruitment, boost valuations around elite forwards, and send agents back to the drawing board with new strategies. For Florentino, the calculus is partly economic and partly narrative. A high-profile acquisition would not only replenish goals, but also feed the club's global brand, fueling sponsorships, merchandise and media attention. Yet money alone cannot guarantee success. Integration is messy, and even the most expensive signings require tactical adaptation, dressing room buy-in and time to flourish. Real Madrid's history is littered with bold gambles that reaped giant rewards, and a few that left painful what-ifs. This moment could be another defining bet. What watchers should watch next are clear signals. The tone of public comments from the club and player, the presence of certain names in scouting reports, and the first decisive moves in the transfer windows to come. If Madrid opts for a transformational forward, the club will need to rewire training rhythms, recruitment priorities, and perhaps even matchday formations to unlock his full value. If instead the negotiations culminate in renewal, the club preserves an identity built on pace, flair and wide dominance, but must still confront the lessons of this near miss and strengthen around that core to avoid future vulnerability. Either path carries consequences that reach beyond a single season. They shape sponsorship narratives, affect La Liga rivalries and shift how Europe's elite assemble squads in response. In short, what plays out in contract rooms and board meetings in the weeks ahead is more than administrative business. It is the drafting of a sporting arc that will define the club's next chapter. Real Madrid's presidency understands that clarity is rare in transfer sagas, but it also knows that planning for every potential outcome is the only way to remain competitive at the highest level. Tonight, as fans debate who should stay or go, the club is quietly building scenarios that could either honour what Vinicius has given or rewrite the way Madrid attacks for a generation, and the consequences will be felt across football's landscape for seasons to come.